Hey guys, you saw me here for Season 25, War number 12. This war, I have my second death of the season. Not too happy about it. I do make a lot of mistakes. So please watch the entire video so everybody can enjoy my second death of the season. Anyway, I have 4 fights this war. Node 1, 27, 36, 53. I'm taking Cable, APOC, and Magneto all R3. So section 1, I'm up against this nice little Thor Ragnarok on node 1. So I didn't really think that this node was going to be much of a problem whatsoever. It's one of the first fights. Thor Ragnarok, I do have class advantage. I am using an R3 APOC. Shouldn't have been a problem, but you're going to see how I do mess up a little bit. I do survive this fight, no problem, with at least 78% health, but you can see how I do mess up. So I'm being pretty careful with regards to making sure that I throw a special when I reach 20 hits. You can see over his power gain is going with each hit that I launch. He's up to an SP2. I'm able to bait that out, no problem. I'm at 27 hits right now. He does throw it, and I go back and laying into him. He's up to an SP1. I'm going to bait that out. And I'm steadily building up to an SP2. I'm at 37 hits right now. I'm going to get him up to another SP1. I'm going to have him throw it. And right now he has no power whatsoever. Alright, Rutro. Alright, so I don't know if you guys know what's going to happen. So I'm going to hit into him one time. I'm going to throw my SP2, and he's going to start getting massive power gain. And I'm expecting his power gain to end by the time my SP2 is over, and not to get to 3 bars of power. But check out what happens. So APOC's SP2 is 5 hits, is extremely long. I should have thrown my special way before I passed the threshold of 40 hits, but he gets up to his SP3. I'm starting to freak out a little bit, but I'm at 100% health. And he's almost dead. He's at 6%. So I'm not too worried. But of course, my alliance mates had some pretty choice words for me. Not really taken to that account. So it could have ended worse, but I did survive. That was the only fight I had with APOC for this war. So I'm not too upset. Anyway, this next fight is Stealthy, node 27. This is the steady build-up node. I'm going to be using mags for the next 2 fights. Magneto against a metal champion is going to be a parry heavy. I'm not going to have to worry about his evade mechanic, and it's going to go really easy. So parry heavy, and it's going to melt him pretty fast. He doesn't have much of a health pool, so I've taken this fight a couple times this past season, so I'm not really concerned about it. He is magnetized. I am not taking pretty much any block damage. I do end this fight out with about 97% health, so it is a pretty easy fight. I'm going to bait out this SP2, and that's pretty much going to be it. Yeah, Mags is an absolute beast, especially against these metal champs. All right, I'm up to an SP2. I'm going to launched it, and he's down. Alright, so 97% health. Pretty good fight. Next node is node 36, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Again, steady build up, unblockable. I'm using Magneto against this one too. I was a little worried going into this fight because Cosmic Ghost Rider for his special attack 1 can go unblockable and take some damage. But again, I'm using an R3 Mags against this R3 Cosmic Ghost Rider. He is metal. He is going to be magnetized. I'm not going to be taking too much damage, if any at all. So again, strategy here is parry heavy. I would like to push him over to an SP2 because I know I can block that and not take any damage. So you're going to see me try to build him up to that. Alright, so he's an SP2. I'm going to bait this out. I'm going to block it. I don't evade Cosmic Ghost Rider's specials. I'm not good at it. And you can see the perfect block that Magneto has against metal champions just takes some work. I do have an armor break against me, but that's only 1 debuff, and he needs 3 to go unblockable. I throw an SP2 there. Probably would have been smarter just to hold up to an SP3, but I was a little trigger happy. So he's at an SP2 again. He's at 13% health. One more parry heavy should do it, and he should be down. All right, so here's the here's the next fight that. So this one is not pretty. All right, so this is node 53, Terrax. This is the stun reflection node. I could have taken this. I could have prepared myself a little bit better for this. I was a little bit cocky because I had taken a Terrax against the boss node before with R3 Cable. I do make sure that I make Cable my horseman, but you're going to see that it really doesn't matter because I lose my horseman abilities right at the beginning of the fight. I am rainbow boosting. This is my last battle of the last war of the season. So I just kind of want to get this done. I pop on a combat regen boost because I know that I'll be taking some damage from his rock field. So I think I was thinking, man, this is going to be easy fight. That's going to be no problem. I'm just going to do what I did before. I'm going to block till he throws a heavy. I'm going to counter heavy with my own and start degenning him down, and then weave in some intercepts and SP2s and just melt him down. All right, so there you go. So I lose my unstoppable for my horseman right there. I do take a hit. All right, so I'm starting to intercept. I'm starting to lay in my degens. That combat regeneration boost and Cable's regeneration is doing some work, so I'm getting my health back. And not feeling too bad right now. He has an SP1. I'm going to bait that out. He's going to launch it. I'm going to attack with my heavy. I'm going to put some more degen on him. He's going to... Yeah, man, he's just laying into me without throwing those heavies. It's really killing me. Really putting in the damage. All right, and now I'm going to launch an SP2. Going to put some nice incinerates on me. Now I can parry him because his stun reflection timer is down because of the incinerates. Not a problem. Throw his heavy. I'm going to bait out his SP1. Counter heavy. I'm feeling okay at this point. He's got his rock field back up. I'm back up to an SP2. And I'm going to lay another SP2 in there. All right, so incinerate. Now the timer's down. I parry him again. He's down to 16%. Throw an SP1. He's down to 10, 9%, 8%. And my heavy misses. Now I'm against my corner. I'm starting to get really blocked, getting all those armor breaks against me from his rock field. 6%. And I just get block damaged to oblivion. Man, I felt so bad. I mean, this is the last fight of the last war of the season, and I just died. So this is my second death of the season. He had 6% left. Oh, man, I just felt really, really terrible. But, you know, it happens. You know, I can just hope to improve for the next season and learn from my mistakes. So he has 6% health. I do heal up my Cable and go back in. And it's going to take one last heavy bait and degen. And he's down. All right, so we did end up losing this war. So right now we have 10 deaths. We are complete with the exploration. They still have 5 more fights to do, but we've died 10 times to their 3. We are very secure in Masters, so we'll finish up in Masters. We had little chance of making top 3 this season, so we feel okay. Another season in the books. Another break from making war videos, even though I really do enjoy it. And well, I think that's about it. So again, please consider subscribing, and leaving comments, and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. And more great videos are to come. Thanks, guys.